John, I've been waiting all day for you, man.
How you doing, babe? Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Wow.
Thank
First
you.
of all,
You look
big
good.
fan of your, oh, thank you. Appreciate that. You do too. I have to tell you, I love the Beach Boys drumming thing too you got going on. So I'm a big fan of yours.
Thank you. How about the Beach Boys? I mean, how much do we need their music right now? Like,
Every
we
day.
haven't been playing many concerts. We did a few drive-in things, and people were just like, "Oh my God, wouldn't it be nice? Fun, surfing US." That music is so powerful, and we need it now more than ever. So, turn up your Beach Boys, people.
We do. But let me start with telling you a little bit about me. I coached my son's baseball and soccer teams when he was younger.
Great. Let me hear. I want to hear everything you have to say.
And I had that parent that said, my kid's the best player.
Oh, yeah. Like, yes. Louise Grzinski's father and the pilot people.
Right.
And he built the basketball court and everything.
Yeah. So I'm looking at that. I'm like, oh, I feel that. That's like a true story for every coach of every team out there.
Great. I knew nothing about sports. I got a call at David Kelly show. I was like, oh my God, I love him. And then they said it was about basketball. I was like, oh my God. But David's father was a hockey coach, so he got it. And I just trusted the writing, first of all, for the longest time. I don't, but I did. And I'm happy that it rings true to you. I think because I wasn't into sports, I feel like, oh, I don't know that, but they're all themes that are about being your best and being a good person and being a team, not a star. And there's just great themes, great stories, great life lessons in this show, I believe.
Yeah. In watching the first 3 episodes, which is all they granted me, I wanted all of them, but I had to wait a little. So that's all right. Good things come to those who wait. But I really love how everybody's at this point in their life, and that each episode they're moving forward to a truer self or a more honest self, finding their voice, including your character, which is so heartwarming.
Or a better version of themselves. That's it. It's like, and this is a show that we kind of knew it because we started like a year and a half ago, but boy, is it really of its time right now. I mean, we've come along at the perfect time for many reasons. One, during this, which we didn't know about, obviously, this pandemic, we need shows like Big Shot, right? And we need Disney. Right. We do. And also a show about a guy like Marvin, who's, very hard-headed and stubborn and comes from coaching college, and he looks down on women's basketball, which we've learned recently, don't do that. And he learns fast himself that it's not just some goofy private high school. Like, these girls have it and they're good people, and he's got a lot to learn, and he does. To do a show with me and a character like that and all women, and then you see him releasing his assumptions or preconceived ideas of what these girls are, and then connects with them. That's the most important thing to me, that the show hopefully conveys. And the sports and the basketball, that's all fine, but it's about those themes, I think.
Right, I agree, and it's a really great, well-written series from what I've seen, like the first 3 episodes. And I love how the dynamic between you and your daughter are changing also on the show.
Well, yeah. You said you have a daughter?
A son.
Son, right. How old is he?
Yeah. He's an adult. He's past.
But were you glad that he was part of sports and learned?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he graduated high school with 3 letters and a letter in drama. So that'll tell you something. Good
for him. That's great. So, it must feel good to be a mother and go, I did okay. Cause it's so scary. My daughter on there is great. She comes on episode 3, and he doesn't know how to be a dad. He's been he's put all his time and energy into his career, thinking, and he says to her at one point, he said, I did it for you, so you go to these schools. And she's no, you did it for you. You love basketball. This is about you, not me. And he goes, oh, okay. And then by the end of the series, episode 10, I'm sorry they didn't send it to you yet, but I'll give you a little piece of it. He finally, for him, he realized what it means to be a dad, and it's sacrifice is what it comes to. It's sacrifice. It's not about time. It is a lot of things, but mainly the thing that rings true is sacrifice. And that's really, it's hit me really hard having being a new parent. And it's not about, at the end of the day, it's not about getting a trophy or a ring, all the things that he thought was so important. It's, if you do it right, if you do it right, you'll have a kid that's loving enough and caring enough and kind enough to be a better version of you. And I was like, wow, that stuck with me. And still to this minute, I think about that all the time.
Well, the series is very powerful and fun. And you're right. It's something that we've needed. And I'm so excited to see the rest of the episodes, and you have a wonderful cast. I have talked to all of them, and it's just great.
Did they say nice things about me? That's really what I need to
know. Oh, yes. They told me to tell you. Yes.
How about the girls are incredible. They're fearless. I love working with them. I'm learning as a person, as an actor, just to like get back to that. Here I am, boom. And then Jessalyn and Yvette, Jessalyn is tricky because she's such a good actress, and I'm working with her. I'm like, yeah, she's great. And she's a really kind person. But then I watch the show, I go, whoa, I didn't know she was doing that. She grounds the whole show. She grounds Marvin, she grounds the girls. And without her, it would be, everybody would be all over the place. She's quite remarkable.
Well, it's another amazing David E. Kelley series, and we're excited about it. And thank you so much for your time. Good to see you. And I'm turning up my Beach Boys after this. So